Today I'm going to show you how to enter your opening balances in Ag Expert Accounting. It is recommended to get a list of opening balances or a trial balance report from your accountant to assist you with this process. Please note that you can set opening balances through the Opening Balances screen during your first fiscal year. After this period, adjustments will need to be made to general journal entries, as direct changes to opening balances are restricted to maintain accounting integrity. Open Ag Expert Accounting. From the left-hand menu, select Chart of Accounts. Click the Set Opening Balances button. Here you can search for a specific account and use the filter above to narrow down your search. Click in the Opening Balance field and enter the opening balance for that account. Repeat this step for the next account on your list. Inventory accounts will need a total value and a quantity value in order to be saved. For accounts receivable or accounts payable, click the Set Opening Balances button. The outstanding invoices will need to be set up individually for each customer or supplier. You will need to offset the opening balance against the account the charge would have been for, and in some cases, the offsetting amount might have to be entered with a negative value. Remember, a debit or a credit will behave differently for the different types of accounts. A debit to an asset or an expense account, for example, will increase the balance, and a debit to a liability, equity, or an income account will decrease the balance instead. And in order to record a transaction or opening balance, the debits must always equal the credits. Let's clarify this further and take the example of setting up a historical receivable charge for GST. Select the CRA GST receivable contact, click Add, and now select the 1298 GST paid account. Because the accounts receivable account is an asset, and we're doing a debit to this account to increase the charge, and the offsetting account is also an asset, we'll need to enter a negative value to the GST paid account. This will ensure that our charge is entered as a positive amount. Click Save. Repeat this step for each other contact, and click Close to return to the previous screen. Continue through entering the remaining opening balances. The opening balances must be balanced with each other in order to be saved, and otherwise will be offset to the retained earnings account automatically. Click Save. You can return to this screen at any time during the first fiscal year in your set of books by going back to the Chart of Accounts on the left and clicking the Set Opening Balances button. And that's it! As you can see, Ag Expert is solid, simple, and built for the farm. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact our customer care team at 1-800-667-7893.